You thought the internet was going to get a peaceful night's sleep. Wrong. Because just when you thought Chrisean Rock had finally clocked out of chaos for one blessed moment, boom! A leak dropped so wild it made even Zeus Network producers sit up like, wait, did we film that? Yes, you heard it right. Chrisean Rock allegedly got caught sleeping with Ray J, and no, not metaphorically. The same Ray J who once helped define reality TV chaos before anyone even knew what a ring light was. The same Ray J whose name alone can resurrect drama from the dead like a BET Awards comeback special. And just when fans thought that was enough tea to drown Twitter, Blueface pops up like a ghost with an ankle monitor, free and ready to tweet his vengeance. Meanwhile, Jaden wasn't having it. Sis didn't sip the tea. She threw the whole kettle back in everyone's face. This isn't just gossip. It's an episode of Love and Hip Hop written by the algorithm itself. Because when Chrisean's name trends, peace leaves the timeline faster than Ray J leaves an interview. Buckle up. This story makes the Kardashians look like Bible camp. Let's start from the top, because this story didn't just fall out of the sky, it crashed through the timeline like a meteor made of scandal. One minute, the internet was minding its own business, debating Drake's latest haircut. And the next, boom! A mysterious clip surfaces. A dimly lit room, muffled laughter, a familiar silhouette. And suddenly, everyone's squinting at their phones like, hold up, is that Ray J? And is that Chrisean Rock next to him? Oh, it was chaos on contact. You could almost feel the Wi-Fi tremble. TikTok detectives were clocking in faster than the FBI. Enhance! Zoom in became the new battle cry. Somebody looped the audio 300 times and swore they heard Ray J's signature laugh. That unmistakable little heh that once broke the internet. Another fan claimed they spotted Chrisean's nails reflecting in the corner light. Suddenly, everyone was a forensic expert with a PhD in mess detection. And here's the kicker. This wasn't just any random rumor. This dropped right after Blueface got out of prison. Oh yeah. The man who seems to have a permanent VIP pass to the booking room walked free. And boom, before his ankle monitor even had time to connect to Wi-Fi. His baby mama was allegedly caught sleeping with one of Hollywood's most seasoned chaos veterans, Ray J now. For context, Ray J isn't new to drama. He's the founding father of televised madness. The man who gave us I Hit It First, Scooty Bikes, and I Got Different Hats for Different Moods. If there's a scandal brewing, Ray J's name has a gravitational pull that just sucks it in. So, imagine the explosion when people thought Chrisean Rock, a walking headline herself, had just entered Ray J's universe. It's like gasoline meeting fireworks at a Zeus Network reunion. Within the hour, Twitter turned into a battlefield. Fans were dissecting frames like it was the Zapruder film. One wrote, "Nah, that's her. The eyelashes don't lie." Another said, "Ray J collecting women like mixtapes again?" A third chimed in, "Plot twist, Blueface behind the camera." The memes? Immediate. One showed Ray J holding his phone with the caption, "New season of For the Love of Chrisean drops soon." Another read, "Ray J when he hears a camera click, it's showtime." It was pure digital mayhem, and everyone was eating. But it didn't stop there, because when Blueface's name entered the mix, it went nuclear. People started connecting the dots like conspiracy theorists locked in a basement with Red Bull and corkboards. Wait, one thread said, "Didn't Chrisean post that sleepy face emoji last night?" Another fan replied, "And didn't Ray J tweet late nights, early vibes at 3 a.m.? That was all it took. Internet court was in session. And the verdict? Guilty of trending in the first degree. But while the crowd was losing its collective mind, Ray J was silent, dead silent. Which, let's be real, is suspicious. Ray J is never quiet. This is a man who once went live to prove his hats weren't the same hat from different angles. But now, crickets. You could practically hear the rebranding team typing up statements in panic mode. Meanwhile, Chrisean was playing it cool. Too cool. She posted a story with her baby, rocking him gently, and the caption read, "Some people dream small, some dream wild." Innocent? Maybe. Or was it a subtle jab, a lyrical response in the middle of an emotional war zone? Fans weren't sure, but they weren't letting it slide. Comments started flying in. "She really said dream wild?" While Ray J's in the background? Not. Chrisean making lullabies go viral. Blueface ain't even logged. In yet and already trending. And right on cue, here comes J and Alexis. Oh yes, the self-proclaimed unbothered queen who somehow always finds the perfect time to remind the internet who really runs the shade department. She hops on her story with a perfectly calm face and drops a single line. Some people can't keep it real, so they keep it messy. Boom. Mic drop. That one post sent every blog into meltdown mode. The comment sections turned into UFC cages. She talking about Chrisean? No, she talking about Blueface. Wait, maybe she's talking about both. The beauty of Jaiden's moves is that she never has to clarify. She knows the internet will do it for her. And it did. Within minutes, Josh Jaiden Snaps was trending right under J and Chrisean Rock and Josh Ray J. And while all this was happening, Blueface, freshly out, hairline crisp, ego intact, decided it was time to tweet. He didn't mention names, but the energy was pure passive-aggressive poetry. Loyalty, a word folks use when they can't spell accountability. That's it. Just one line. And the world lost its mind. Everyone knew who it was about. It was like he threw a grenade, shut off his phone, and walked away whistling. Meanwhile, Ray J's camp tried to control the narrative. TMZ sources, the anonymous ones that are always suspiciously detailed, claimed that Ray J and Chrisean were working on a new music collaboration. Music? Really? That's the same excuse every celebrity uses right before a scandal gets messy. The internet collectively rolled its eyes. One fan commented, "What kind of studio session needs silk sheets?" Another added, "Ray J don't record songs, he record history." At this point, the situation had evolved beyond rumor. It was folklore. Group chats were buzzing. Reddit threads were building timelines. Someone even made a PowerPoint presentation titled "The Ray J x Chrisean Conspiracy, a Breakdown." Even Blueface's parole officer probably heard about it by now. But the most ironic part? Every single person involved somehow benefited. Chrisean's followers spiked overnight. Ray J's streams suddenly jumped on Spotify. Blueface got new interview requests. And Jaiden's lashes line sold out, because drama sells better than discounts. The digital wildfire was spreading fast, and the internet wasn't just watching, it was rooting for chaos. Because deep down, fans know, when it comes to Chrisean Rock and anyone orbiting her life, peace is temporary, but entertainment? Eternal. And this was only the beginning. Because while everyone argued about what really happened, a whole new twist was already cooking behind the scenes. And it was about to make this Ray J rumor look like a warm-up act. By sunrise, the internet had turned into an emotional war zone. Twitter was lit like a 4th of July barbecue. Flames everywhere, everyone yelling, no one holding back. Instagram blogs were pumping out slides faster than CNN on election night. You couldn't scroll 5 seconds without seeing Ray J x Chrisean in bold letters, like the crossover episode nobody asked for, but secretly everyone wanted. TikTok detectives went federal. One girl claimed she matched the comforter pattern from the leaked clip to a Beverly Hills hotel, where Ray J once stayed in 2018. Another fan zoomed in so far on the frame she swore she saw Chrisean's blue hair reflection in a mirror. Someone even uploaded a side-by-side slow-motion analysis video comparing Ray J's laugh cadence to the one in the background. Yes, the internet literally had a Ray J laugh forensic breakdown, but the real madness started when Blueface finally broke his silence. He didn't just tweet. He unleashed a thread that read like a mixtape written in heartbreak and petty revenge. "Y'all gon' believe anything about me," he wrote. "Whole industry full of actors pretending to be loyal. I'm free, not blind." Boom. Instant chaos. That one post sent the entire timeline into meltdown. People replied with, "He's hurt," "He plotting," and "Oh, he cooking a diss track." Within minutes, the thread had over 50K retweets. You'd think he just dropped a Drake feature. Meanwhile, Chrisean was pretending nothing happened. She went live, holding her baby, hair in a bonnet, sipping juice like the universe wasn't collapsing. "Y'all weird," she said between laughs. "I can't even take a nap without being on the blogs." The chat exploded. "So you admit you was sleeping?" One fan commented. "Girls, say it was Ray J so we can rest." Another joked. But what made it even wilder was Jade and Alexis. Oh, she wasn't done. After her shady quote earlier, she decided to twist the knife. She posted a mirror selfie with the caption, "Some people can't find peace because they keep picking fights with God's favorites." You could practically hear the subtext screaming, "Chrisean" from the pixels. The fan base went berserk. Team Chrisean versus Team Jaiden became the Super Bowl of toxicity. People were picking sides like it was Marvel versus DC, and in the middle of it all, Ray J, the chaos magnet, popped up with a cryptic tweet. Studio vibes last night. Don't believe everything you see. Vibes last night. Don't believe everything you see. Now, normally that would calm people down, but this is Ray J we're talking about, the man who once turned a family dispute into a global headline. His tweet only fueled the fire. Studio vibes? One user replied, "Sir, that bed wasn't soundproof." Another added, "Every time Ray J says studio, a scandal gets its wings." Even verified celebs started chiming in. Boozy Badaz, the unofficial mayor of Messy Commentary, tweeted, "Ray J done did it again. Somebody take his phone." Suki Hana dropped a meme of herself laughing with the caption, "Ray J can't even mind his own business, now he and hers." Even Lil Duval joined in. Ray J and Chrisean? That's like gasoline and fireworks dating. And just when people thought it couldn't get any messier, the Shade Room posted a clip claiming exclusive footage of Chrisean and Ray J at a private after-party days before the alleged sleepover. The caption? Hollywood never sleeps. The internet lost its collective mind. Now every influencer with a podcast microphone decided they were a relationship expert. Twitter Spaces titled, "Did Chrisean betray Blueface or just move on?" had thousands of listeners arguing like it was a Supreme Court hearing. Someone even started a GoFundMe for Blueface's therapist. But here's the plot twist. Halfway through all this, Blueface retweeted a fan who wrote, "Imagine going to jail and coming home to Ray J tucking your girl in." That was it. The timeline combusted. Memes everywhere. Ray J's face photoshopped on the moon watching Chrisean sleep. A fake Netflix poster titled "Sleeping with Ray J, The Untold Story." Somebody even edited Ray J's old hit One Wish with the caption, "If I had one wish, it wouldn't be this mess." And through it all, Chrisean kept trolling. She tweeted, "Y'all keep me relevant. Thanks, haters." You could practically feel Blueface grinding his teeth through the phone. Jaden responded hours later with a slick, "It's giving PR stunt." Then she posted herself in a designer outfit with the song "Single Again" playing in the background. The shade was colder than Antarctica. Meanwhile, Ray J's wife, Princess Love, who, let's be honest, has seen more scandal than most court judges, finally broke her silence. She liked a tweet that said, "Ray J can't even record a song without recording a problem." That tiny double tap sent fans spiraling. She knows. Princess is tired again. Someone check the divorce papers? By now, every gossip page, every fan blog, every YouTube channel had a theory. Some said it was staged. Others said it was revenge. A few wild ones claimed it was all part of a new Zeus Network project called Love After Jail. It wasn't. But the fact that people believed it tells you everything about this generation. Then, in true 2025 fashion, AI got involved. Somebody used a deepfake generator to make a fake security cam clip showing Ray J and Chrisean in bed. And even though it was clearly AI nonsense, the video racked up 2 million views in under an hour. Humanity, ladies and gentlemen, is finished. But just when the chaos was hitting its peak, Chrisean posted one last cryptic message on her story. A picture of her baby sleeping, captioned, "The only person I'm sleeping next to is this one." The crowd was divided. Half said, "See, she denied it." The other half said, "That's not a denial, that's wordplay." And honestly, both sides had a point. Then, to make things even messier, Blueface posted a video freestyle. Because of course he did. Over a dusty beat, he rapped, "They said she's sleeping with Ray J, that's crazy. She's supposed to be praying for Ray J." It was part diss, part cry for help, part viral marketing. Within hours, the clip hit TikTok and sparked a new trend. People rapping Ray J bars over sad beats. At this stage, the line between real life and parody had completely evaporated. The entire situation had turned into a soap opera written by Twitter users on caffeine. Fans joked, "This ain't love and hip-hop, this is love and hypocrisy." Every day brought a new twist. One blog claimed Blueface confronted Ray J over the phone. Another said Jaden got offered a reality show called The Calm One. Nobody knew what was true anymore, and nobody cared. The drama was too addictive, because that's the thing about Chrisean Rock. She doesn't just trend, she transforms the internet into a stage. And this time, Ray J was her latest co-star in the world's most chaotic musical, but if you thought this was the end, oh no, it was just intermission. Because what came next turned the internet's favorite rumor into a full-blown cultural earthquake. By the time the dust started to settle, it wasn't dust anymore. It was glitter-coated drama confetti. The internet had burned through every possible theory, meme, and angle, but then, boom! The aftermath hit harder than the rumor itself. Because when you mix Chrisean Rock, Ray J, and Blueface, you don't just get chaos, you get a cultural event. The first domino fell when TMZ dropped a statement claiming that Chrisean and Ray J were simply collaborating on music. That line alone had the whole internet in hysterics. Music, really? Fans were like, ain't no studio session that quiet unless y'all recording lullabies. Another comment read, they working on a remix of I Hit It First, the reincarnation. Even Wendy Williams' ghost probably rolled her eyes from the afterlife. Meanwhile, Ray J started doing what Ray J always does best, pivot to promo. Within 48 hours, he teased a new love-inspired single titled Late Night Sessions. The cover art? A blurry bedroom photo with neon pink lighting. Fans screamed, this man turned scandal into strategy. One person wrote, Ray J treats controversy like cardio, keeps him in shape. But the real fireworks came from Blueface. Because this man cannot watch peace happen for more than 30 seconds. He went live on Instagram, sitting shirtless in his car like a man ready to confess his sins to a cracked windshield. I ain't mad, he said, eyes darting like GPS couldn't find his location. I just think it's funny how, and you already know, when someone starts with, I just think it's funny how, you're about to hear 10 minutes of unfiltered emotional chaos. Blueface went on to say, ain't no loyalty out here. People love clout more than kids. The irony? He said that while promoting his new single in the same breath. Comments lit up instantly. Bro turned pain into promo. Jail made him poetic. He really wrapping his heartbreak into revenue. But here's where things got truly Hollywood. Princess Love, Ray J's long-suffering on-again, off-again wife, finally broke her silence. Not with a post, but with a like. She liked a comment that read, Ray J can't even walk past temptation without starting a remix. That was all it took. One tiny double tap, and social media exploded. Princess said it's true. She tired again. That like louder than Chrisean's whole live? Now everyone's narrative changed. It wasn't just about Chrisean anymore, it was about Ray J's entire history. Clips resurfaced from Love and Hip Hop, old interviews, wild club nights. People were dragging him like he was a trending topic in a therapy group. Fans called it Ray J, the documentary nobody asked for. And Chrisean? She did what she always does. Disappeared just long enough to make everyone panic. Her silence became the loudest statement online. For 72 hours, no lives, no tweets, no chaotic quotes. People thought maybe she was laying low. But then, in classic Chrisean fashion, she came back like a storm in heels. She posted a calm, minimalistic photo, her holding baby Junior, smiling softly with a caption that read, "They prey on your peace when you ain't breaking anymore." Boom, instant trend. Every blog, every podcast, every gossip channel dissected it like it was scripture. She's shading Ray J. She's addressing Blueface. She's addressing all humanity. Blueface wasted no time. Within an hour, he posted, "Don't act peaceful now, you was trending for chaos." Fans were laughing, crying, and reposting. One said, "This man fighting for his life," in the comments. Another wrote, "Somebody take this man's phone and give him therapy." But the most shocking twist wasn't online, it was offline. Word got out that Chrisean and Jaden were booked for the same club appearance in LA. That's right, the internet's favorite enemies under one roof. The promoter must have been sipping demon juice when he planned that. Videos leaked of the tension. Chrisean walking in like a calm storm. Jaden already on her phone with a smirk that could melt diamonds. No punches were thrown, but the shade? Nuclear. Chrisean reportedly told someone, "I'm too blessed to be stressed." Jaden clapped back loud enough for the DJ to lower the volume. "You don't look blessed, you look booked." By Ray J. The crowd lost it. Phones out, screaming. Hashtag RayJGate trended again like it was a sequel. By now, the internet had turned this saga into its own cinematic universe. Memes labeled it the Chrisean Rock Saga Phase 4, The Sleepover Scandal. TikTokers made entire trailers with dramatic voiceovers. In a world where loyalty is optional and beds are controversial, even celebrities started parodying it. 50 Cent posted a meme saying, "I'm buying rights to this story. I see potential." Nick Cannon tweeted, "Why y'all dragging Ray J when he been telling y'all since 2007 he hit it first?" It was comedic gold, but while the internet laughed, the emotional damage behind the scenes was real. Ray J's PR team went into overdrive. Blueface was allegedly contacted by producers for a tell-all interview. And Chrisean? She doubled down on peace, promoting her new single, Over It, Almost. Coincidence? Absolutely not. Because one thing about Chrisean, she'll cry on Monday, trend on Tuesday, and monetize it by Friday. The public reaction was split. Half the fans were saying, "Chrisean's growing, leave her alone." The other half? "She is the drama, growth who?" Either way, her name stayed glued to the top of every feed. But the biggest twist came when Ray J sat down for an interview on Hollywood Unlocked. When asked directly about the rumors, he smiled that same mischievous smile and said, "Man, I got love for everybody. People talk, but I'm focused on my family and music." Translation: "Yes, but I'm not saying it." The host pressed him, "So you're denying it?" And Ray J leaned forward, lowered his voice, and said, "I'm denying the negativity." That's not denial. That's a riddle in celebrity language. Fans screamed, "This man dodged the question like a bullet in the Matrix." After that interview, Princess unfollowed him. Again. It was like the grand finale of a messy fireworks show. In the end, every player walked away changed. Blueface gained sympathy and streams. Jaden gained followers and sponsorships. Ray J gained streams, memes, and a fresh scandal to fuel his next rollout. And Chrisean? She gained power. Because love her or hate her, she turned chaos into a career. She's like if Kanye West and Jocelyn Hernandez had a child who refused to read the script. When the smoke cleared, one thing became clear. In the world of viral fame, truth doesn't matter. Timing does. And Chrisean Rock has perfect timing. Her silence screams louder than any diss track. Her smile causes more chaos than most people's confessions. And as long as there's Wi-Fi and a camera nearby, she'll remain the internet's favorite storm. Unpredictable, magnetic, and endlessly addictive. Because when it comes to Chrisean, every rumor is just the trailer for the next season of her life. And this one? Oh, it's far from over. If you're still here after all that, congratulations. You've officially survived another round of Hollywood heartbreak, internet insanity, and Ray J deja vu. Because in this circus, the drama doesn't end, it evolves. Tomorrow it'll be another leak, another live, another fight over loyalty, clout, and the studio. But right now, you just witnessed Chrisean Rock do what she does best, turn chaos into currency. So go ahead and smash that like button like it owes you child support. Hit subscribe like Blueface hitting refresh on Chrisean's Instagram, and drop your opinion in the comments like you're on the jury of Zeus Court. Be honest. Do you think Chrisean actually did it? Or is Ray J just allergic to peace and accidentally caught in another scandal? Either way, your thoughts fuel the fire, and you know this saga isn't over. Somewhere right now, a new clip's loading. A new shade post is brewing, and another celebrity is about to accidentally go live. And trust, we'll be right here breaking it all down with the sarcasm, the receipts, and the pure dramatic energy you can't get anywhere else. Because this isn't gossip, this is Reality Remix. So keep your notifications on, your popcorn stocked, and your moral compass slightly tilted, cause on this channel, the mess never sleeps, and neither do we. The scandals don't stop. The stories don't soften. The tea doesn't cool off. It just keeps boiling until the pot explodes. Because here at Vibe Crave, we don't spill tea. We detonate it. Vibe Crave, where chaos gets crowned.